it's come back at you again with another lick. Today we're looking at the solo for Bukkake Tears by Steel Panther. And it's one of my favourite solos by Satchel and one of my favourite Steel Panther songs because it's just so gross, it's fantastic. And I'm going to teach you one of the licks from it and we'll tap into various little parts of it. But there's some really cool stuff in here, really melodic, really nice and really useful. Let's roll. For this lick we are in standard tuning. Really nice. Got some. The song before you even get to the solo has got some really cool chords in it. Like. Anyway, the lick of interest today is this one. And that is a lot harder than it looks. But to begin with. The solo slowly is, I'm not teaching the whole solo, I'm teaching that main lick. But the lick we're learning. Anyway, the lick of interest is a weird one. It's in E major. It's very clever because it taps into the C sharp minor pentatonic shape. And because it doesn't focus on the root, it sounds like a completely different scale, so it throws you off the scent as a guitar player. And the first part is this. We do a string skip. Oh, no, we don't. 12th fret to 16th fret on the B string. So I go pick once and then hammer on. Then I pick the two strings on the high E string, which are in the same fret. So then you skip back, you then go to 16th fret and 13th fret. Then you skip back to the E string, same place. So you're in essence doing the. Then you go into the pentatonic shape that we know, but you do a really fast triplet sequence, which is in essence like a Randy Rhoads lick, but in this case, it's Satchel. So let me teach that slowly. Slide with your, you can slide, it doesn't matter which finger you use, you can use your pinky. Because I change fingers the more I think about it, so pinky for the shape, then slide, pull off, then change to this one for I change to the ring finger for the actual speed part of it, but the actual sequence. And the whole goal of it is just to get as fast as possible, more or less. Obviously, keeping in time with the beat, but got to end on the vibrato too, because it sucks when you end without it, and I'll prove it. So what we have next is you slide up to the 15th fret of the B string, then bend up a full step. This is a really example of rhythmic bending, if that makes sense. You bend up 2 frets, but what you do is you bend up like, you do a little phrase where you bend up and lay it down in rhythm. That's actually going back to the original pitch and then a full step again. There's nothing in between. Oh, my bad, bent a bit too far there. Now this little cool melodic line here, that's, so 14th fret of the G string. So then you go to 12th fret of the B string, and then 12th fret of the G string, then 11th fret of the G string, 14th fret of the D string. Then you do it with your index finger. You bend up the 12th fret of the G string a full tone, but you almost do it seamlessly. You don't hear the actual bend as such. You've got to bend that up really quick. You're not doing it seamlessly, but you are doing it very quickly. Once that's returned to its original pitch, you do this, a little diatonic thing, which is a little, you're picking the 11th fret of the G string, pulling off on the 12th fret to the 14th fret of the D string. So that's the lick that we've learned today. So I'll teach you it again really quickly. Now there's another lick here that a lot of you are probably going to ask me about, like, why didn't you teach that one? And it's this one. And that's a really cool one for you, and I use it all the time. It's so useful, and it sounds cool. So you're doing, you pick the 14th fret of the D string, hammer on to the 17th fret, sweep through the E minor arpeggio shape here. Then you do a really big bend there. You bend up the equivalent of 3 frets. There's another example there of really cool phrasing where you do and an alternate picking run to finish there. Which is a bit awkward for me, because I don't dislike alternate picking, I just find it really hard to do. It's because I'm left-handed, so I mean, what you do is that's just an octave shape really, where you have 14th fret of the high E, 12th fret of the high E. So you do that once, then you get the 13th fret, 12th fret and 10th fret of the B string there. You repeat that twice. Then you just do this one once. It's the same shape, but just an octave lower. So you play that one once. that's the solo. Thanks very much for watching this video, you guys. Hope you like what you've seen. Please check out the previous lick, which was a really crazy chromatic idea from Hawkwind of all bands, and it's really, really cool. I'll be back with more soon. See you again. Thank you.